Hi everyone. So about a week ago, I was asked about George Orwell's book, 1984, and I thought I'd do a vlog about it. This person asked specifically, um, they asked about what I thought about George Orwell's language, Newspeak. They asked, that language, complex thought are impossible, and that most people would agree that language is what makes humans capable of such great accomplishments. The notion behind Newspeak is that by simplifying and dumbing down the language, you simplify and dumb down those who use it. And if I thought this was possible, and as well as about text messages, and if I was concerned that text messages are a modern form of Newspeak. I replied that language in itself can be very simple or complex, depending on what the topic is and the situation you are in. For example, if you're a high school student writing an essay for your English class, this is a formal piece of writing. In an essay, you would use certain texts that you may never use in an everyday conversation. Not because you only use big words in essays, but to make it look nice and fancy, because in everyday conversation you don't speak formally to your friends or your family. Even if you are going for a job interview, you don't introduce yourself with a thesis statement and then talk about your three of your favorite things that you would put in your thesis statement. You don't have a thesis statement in a job interview. For the text messages, I replied, simplifying our language through text messages could definitely be considered a type of newspeak, since smartphones and highly intelligent computers have developed communication and access information has become very easy. However, it has affected the younger generation that are growing up with this technology. This form of communication is hurting their minds and dumbing them down. It has been scientifically proven that writing things down on paper is a lot better for your brain when trying to remember what you are writing, as if you were taking notes in a class and instead of using your phone or computer. Since people now are using their phones and computers to take notes and to overall communicate, especially over social media, the new generation who grew up with this technology has been relying on it to spell for them. And when it fails to spell the words that they want, they dumb it down into their own spelling that is incorrect. That's why when someone says they think George Orwell's language of Newspeak is intertwined with modern day text, it gives you an insight that his prediction for the future for 1984 may not have come true in 1984, but it could very well come true in some time in our future. Thank you.